Corner's on the wrong side. Sucks they took trips out of Raiders. Yeah, if you're a Regs player, you can run Raiders live, but if not, you have to find another one with trips. Damn. Sucks they took trips out of Raiders. Yeah, if you're a Regs player, you can run Raiders live, but if not, you have to find another one with trips. Damn. I hate how that gap sheet doesn't work. It works on current gen perfect, but on next gen, gap sheet actually doesn't work as well.
Trying to add my tag, but it won't let me for some reason. Oh, fuck it. You know what? I really don't need to be charged, but so I'm gonna just do without it for now.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Mayfield on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, Mayfield.
I fucking pump fake.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
This nigga fucking blitzing me.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That'll be put
What up, Mike?
as a 53-yard punt.
Hey, I'm using the Broncos too. I might use the next game. I don't know. I already did my substitution, so like I can just go straight to the game.
Brady gonna bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Like at this point, OPT is so boring. Yeah, it get boring at a certain time, and like that's why I switched it up every now and then. It's hard because when you're playing from the Packers, like you know, Aaron Rodgers got a gunslinger. You know, it's hard because the quarterbacks throw slow as hell. Some of them, not all. Some of them.
Now this time, Brady
Give me that.
going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Look, see, Tom Brady threw it regularly. Regular.
Intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Now Chubb on 1st down, able to work his way.
Each other's so fucking nice on this game. Like, it don't make no sense at all.
Here's 2nd and 5. Mayfield off the play fake.
Damn.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
This dude here fucking blitzing me.
Turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
How this dude like fucking bigger than Chubb and this nigga caught the tackle? Come on, man.
Back at the 36.
Really?
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass.
It's too bigger than the running back, and he still caught up to me.
As we just saw right there.
Baker Mayfield better have the worst arm in the game. Double side Drew Brees. He does.
It does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field.
That man got a new arm just like Brees.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs.
It's all about open reads. He do be selling sometimes, I ain't gonna lie.
After they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a
He one of them too.
Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Shotgun now for Brady. It got his man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 33 yards that time. Brady's
What?
throw there complete. McCoy's got the first down and more. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. On first down, Brady going deep this time for Miller.
The fuck is that safety doing, man?
Touchdown. Scotty Miller, 30 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Oh,
They
God.
went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Now Brady again. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. One quarter in the books, 8-3 our score. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They find some open field here. He's at the 50, 30, 10.
Oh, who fucking called something like that? God damn.
Touchdown, Cleveland. 76 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down.
Yeah, I gotta get out that damn cover 6. Like, I really run cover 6. Like, I was just trying to last some shit.
A big time one.
Yeah,
Did that just say negative 11 passing yards?
Man, we could have used a little more rest.
I know I wasn't tripping.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone.
Oh, it should have been a fumble. But of course, EA gonna try to piss me off once again.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
Let's go. Good shit, D. Let's go.
Back at his own 7. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass.
Give me that. Come on, bro. I'm on that shit, nigga. Come on, bro. Greedy fucking Williams, boy. Stop playing. Stop fucking playing, boy. I'm on that shit. So yesterday it was like EA heard what you was saying when you said that's a dot. Let's go. And then they disconnect you. Boy probably got a drone on my ass right now. Damn, bro. Boy got a whole drone like stalking me and shit. Trying to pick which game to like for me to fuck up on, you know. But guess what? Y'all got me yesterday, but guess what, bitch? It ain't gonna happen again. Damn. That's the fucking problem. What he doing? He keep fucking blitzing me. Like,
just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Mayfield now. This will be caught
Ah,
about the
damn.
6. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
I ain't going for that shit. The
They
fuck?
do get 8 out of the pitch and
Now
catch.
they really trying to make me
It's
lose.
4th down.
It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard.
Trying to play as smart as I can, bro. Cause like I can't.
For the second time here today. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Parkey's kick is good. And it's now 13-8. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for
I'm both
2.
probably got OBS and both probably watching my shit. And then trying to control the game at the same time. I'm like, no, nah, my boy. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work, bro.
This will make it into the end zone. Oh, good footwork on the spin.
Damn, bro. I'm gonna fucking hit that nigga.
Drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to
Is that Miles Garrett?
How they attack him here.
I don't know. Yeah, that's him. Oh no, it ain't.
Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Oh, he in right there.
Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
I'm about to put him in the middle.
And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many because once they get going, look out, things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career, and it's evident when you see that.
Saying something.
That's saying something right there, but he's earned it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Don't do it. This nigga did it. This nigga did it. This nigga did it. This nigga did it. That nigga's. It's the fact that he still threw it up and like the nigga was covered. Really?
And I just wonder because I don't think
That nigga pump fake and he still threw that shit like what?
I wonder if it's gonna nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one?
Oh, that was my fault. That was my fault. It would have been gone. That was my fault. I went too wide to the left side. That's what I fucked up on.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time
That's why I fucked up there. I went too wide.
It was JPP that time, Jason Pierre-Paul, who got in there to blow that play up.
I'm about to back the running back. He ain't gonna do that shit no more.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mayfield. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass.
Oh yeah, he in the custom dude ran power out of the first play. He started running some mother bullshit.
They run. Chubb. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This will be fielded at the 17. So possession goes
Man, trying to get stick.
here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Nah, he ain't that far wide him. You better bag that shit up too. Watch.
Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do?
You better bag that shit up too. You ain't catching that shit. Fuck no.
What influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Fucking better right now. Fucking come on the damn line.
On 2nd down.
It's bad.
Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Take it. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
Oh!
This is caught by Antonio
Fuck!
Brown.
Come on.
The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back.
Brady now on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Keep it up, guys. Mike check 33. 33. Go, D.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians is as will go for 2.
Tight dog. Under crunch. Check 24.
This dude, bro.
Not gonna make it into the end zone.
Alright, he in the
They
custom.
stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on
Triple
halftime.
option and trips tight end. All set. Alright, that boy in the custom.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
I know this man did just try to run this shit on me, bro. I know he didn't.
So time enough for a kickoff.
The
here.
fuck?
Seconds remaining in this first half. Now Hunt on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Cody Markey set to kick off.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Fuck, I'm doing damn.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Brady.
Oh.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Take the damn ball off. Fuck.
It was Sheldrick Redwine with good coverage that time as he was there to knock it away.
How about some applause for the
man.
defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage.
You don't know how to pick the damn ball off now? Fuck.
4th down. Well done.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Brady. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10. Brady now on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Credit that break up to Greedy Williams.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Rush in, rush in. Ozzy, Ozzy, go, 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 go. Hey, check my 33. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these reload.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. On 1st down, Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Squeeze, double up. Hey, check my 33. Check my 33. Record. Mike check 33. 33. Out of here.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans.
Let's go.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Pick. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
Oh. And we got to stick it with that nigga.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes
God
this
damn. That nigga
right
pissing me
to the
off, bro.
end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Shit.
Well, I think we all know that turnovers have a way of deciding.
I guess I'll go for
games,
2
and before
just to
you
make it a
say
1
something
touchdown
snarky,
game.
I realize that's not particularly
I don't want to,
in
but
this case, how about the offense right here in the 3rd quarter? They've got the lead, moving the football, things looking good, and then
Yeah, so now a flip on the scoreboard with that pick 6, and I don't know, the rest of this 2nd half shaping up to be very interesting.
I should run the ball on his ass since he in a fucking custom.
Offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Here's Chubb to try to run it in, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I should piss him off and run the ball the whole game, the rest of the game. That's what I should do, cause he kind of backed me up a little bit. So, I mean, I should run the ball on him. and true clock on him. I ain't gonna do all that. I ain't trying to be that toxic. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be that toxic. But I can't go there if I can't. If I want to. I can't get toxic, bro. So don't. You best not to fuck with me. Cause I can't get toxic, bro. I ain't done it too much this year, but I can go there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick six, and then decent field position and throwing that pick six, we'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to
Oh my God. Damn, I'm right fucking there. It's the fact that he still threw it like with like two niggas right there.
to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a
Good
problem
shit,
at all.
boy.
They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. Throw left side complete. It's McCoy. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Brady to throw again. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go.
I can't make no adjustment.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's got
I couldn't even make no adjustment.
they'll get this well past midfield.
I could have audible by me and shit. I couldn't have done because the shit was stuck.
21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he gets this one inside the 15.
I noticed, man, I'm running merch shit. I just noticed that.
25 yards that time.
Get him, nigga. Fuck.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the
I noticed, man, I'm not running merch shit.
Myles Garrett. He's the
I
one
know
that
damn well he not.
takes him down for a loss of 9. The quick slant caught.
What?
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Ryan Succop for the point after. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now Hunt on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down.
Do fucking blitz me like a bitch, bro.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
What?
That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Browns 21.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now Hunt on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
He was brought down by Levante David.
They run it again with Chubb. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He was brought down by
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Damn, he tied too.
There for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And Ndamukong Suh, unblockable there as he got in there to make the stop behind the line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They run again with Hunt. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And 2 big plays, one after the other.
Fuck
now
up,
all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively. This defense making some plays right now.
What up, GCG?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
And goal.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Hurry, hurry.
Now Mayfield. And that is
Whoa!
down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and that ball's running a fucking custom too. Boy ain't fucking good. Boy ain't fucking good, man. Niggas in a custom, dude. Like, no. Nigga was fucking blessing me on defense. I'm like, nah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to with
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Cody Parkey Mackey now, ready to get this one started. And we Atlanta. And this will make it into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 16-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Ryan got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now it's Ryan. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 55 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Score, Falcons 7, Browns nothing.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. Now Hunt on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. Here's Nick Chubb, former prep and collegiate star here in this state of Georgia. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
2nd and 7.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, alert 33! 10:45! Hurry, hurry!
Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And this is going to result in losing yardage.
Why want to fucking rain while I'm streaming, bro?
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. On the return, here's Hall. And able to get this out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal, so hey, if your guys can do
You got a little bit of block shit, but I mean, not like compared to what other D tackles got. But he played in, so I mean, he still got the nice block shit.
Things are going to work out in your favor.
After 3 to score on EA Sports. To throw on 2nd and 6, Ryan. That's complete to Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I need to run like some cover 3 out of that under shit, cause like I'm used to doing that man. I'm using the safety.
Should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, "Hey, who's gonna make a play for me? I just need something right here." And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Gurley with a little bit of an opening there as he's able to get 5 on 1st down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And this is incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Touchdown, Falcons. Hayden Hurst, 57 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Browns drive about to get started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, sit down.
Play fake. Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On third down, Mayfield. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked off.
Damn, how does he fucking get on the tails like that, man?
Plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Mayfield off the play fake. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Mayfield on play action. Caught left side. It's Beckham. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Ryan. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw.
Give me that, boy.
And he fires.
I knew he was gonna do that dumbass shit again.
Picked by Riley Harris.
I knew he was gonna do that shit again, bro. Oh man, that shit's funny.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on third. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to let it go deep for the end.
That's a dime. Come on, man.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Come on, bro.
Odell Beckham, 28 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
On the return, here's Hall.
Oh, you should have fumbled that, man. You should have fumbled that shit. I used to come like twice the last game and like he ain't fumbled not one time. You better run that dumbass shit again. Watch. Let me see it coming. Nope, never mind.
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something
What up, boss?
wrong,
What's good, bro?
you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
I'm about to come out there, man. I don't think I said any fucking audibles. Nope, I sure did. Did I? Nope.
Here's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio.
It's a pick. Yes, sir. Let's go. He said not much chilling. That's what's up, bro. Can't catch it over, what's his name? Fuck, I forgot that nigga's name. Denzel Ward. Fuck. I couldn't think of his name for a second. I should just let the damn clock run out, but he ain't got no more timeouts left, so I might do a little screen right here. He playing man. He playing man because like that linebacker, the way that linebacker did. Yeah, I think I could ball at F2. I think so. Yep. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half.
I might play with the Broncos in this game.
Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Now Hunt on the return.
Damn.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30.
Who you playing against? I play against a regular dude. It's a red game. Fucking raining like crazy outside right now. Well, raining like crazy.
Browns drive about
But
to get started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here.
it's raining where I'm at.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay.
He ain't that man-to-man, dude.
The separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk.
Boy named Falcoholic. What?
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the
Like the way my headset is, it's not like it's windy as shit outside, but it's not. Like the way I got it on my ears and stuff.
They've been able to capitalize on it, and no
I fucked up on that, man.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield.
What?
And his throw
The fuck?
is incomplete.
Oh,
Jarvis
wow.
Landry, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
You said I asked, did I?
Was very confident in his ability to fit that one in.
I ain't paying attention. Like this dude, he running that weird ass defense. He isn't man, dude.
Downfield and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This is the tight end to Joku.
That shit though. He ain't that man, him. Oh no, he wasn't.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
Like, yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. Like, I was just trying to figure out the fuck he doing on defense because he doing some weird shit right now. He in some kind of formation. He been in that defense all game. Like, I don't know what. Been in that defense for a good little while now.
They go play action. Mayfield.
Throw.
And now this one may draw a penalty.
I should have just taken a sec.
Finally threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed the flag is out. An unlucky number here, a loss of 13 on the play. And it's third down. To throw, Mayfield.
Oh man.
Incomplete, nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one.
I passed it a little bit to the, like, at least to the sideline, but
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner.
I know I thought about doing I-form close the next time. Next time I'm going offense.
That's how you flip field position. That's an
Thought about it.
bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5.
Oh,
A good start to
Hey,
the 5 years. That's caught out
if I'd have been a little further than that, I
on
probably would have picked that.
across the 25
Honestly.
before going out of bounds. 23 yards.
I'm about to come out that 55.
Gurley. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
All right. Oh fuck, my phone died.
Another carry now for Gurley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first
Not
down.
my old phone, not
Sometimes it's hard
the
to believe, but
new one.
there are
I got
times
2
this
phones.
game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. He's
Ah!
in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the
And he is into the
Keep giving
end
that
zone.
goddamn route up, bro.
Touchdown. Hayden Hurst. 2 catches,
Fuck.
2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. It's up
What the
and
fuck
good
around
to
losing
make it
another game because of this shit,
21-17.
man? You play fucking stupid right now.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Now Hunt on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Browns drive about to
I
get
still came out of this
started.
shit.
And
Yeah,
a tight
just
game
saying
after
I wasn't
punting
going
last
to.
time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Second down and 7.
That's the thing. You go come out in a different defense.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. I got him. Hurry. 22. Hey, I'm coming after you.
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
22, Mike 22. I got him. Hey, alert. Hey, alert. Hurry. I got this. Let's go.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hall. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll be taken down.
How long I'm gonna be streaming? Probably like another hour or so.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he takes it down deep.
That's the thing. If I come out in our form or single back, he will come out in a different defense. That must be his defense, like versus shotgun plays and shit. So like I don't know. Look, you see, he just came out. That's probably his run defense right there, and like the against trick tight end and all that shit. He probably got in 4-3.
Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Browns have retaken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. On the return, here's Hall.
All right, just let me know when you're ready, bro.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there, because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley.
Shot the gap in the fucking thing.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Here's Gurley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley.
Why I keep fucking...
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Ryan's throw caught by Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as you understand where they are on the field?
And he is into the end zone for
That's why I don't like coming on this fucking shit, cause like they ain't got no damn run D, man.
17 yards out. And the
God
Falcons have
damn.
taken the lead here in the fourth.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero.
I don't like coming on fucking that dumbass meta shit, man. Shit's stupid.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline you can already see him scrambling.
I don't know who the
down
fuck came up with that shit, man. That shit dumb.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
36-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. They'll look to throw.
Oh, good shit, boy.
Pressure there as it's intercepted.
Come on, bruh. It's great fucking delping, nigga. Come on, bruh. That's great fucking delping, boy. Stop playing with that boy, man. Fuck. Oh, my boy Melo going to the Lakers, man. Let's go. Let's fucking go. What is that? Oh. God damn, boy, we got another. God damn, boy. Oh, boy, cutting up, boy. Boy, we got Malik Monk too. God damn, boy. We getting every fucking body, boy. God damn. Damn. Yo, this shit fucking crazy, dog. That shit crazy. Yeah, boy, we getting every fucking body. God damn it, ball holding. God damn. That ball holding big fucking time. Yo, this shit fucking crazy. Alright, I might play with the Broncos, man. See them boys. I went with them ball one time. That's crazy. Damn, boy, them niggas is stacked. I wonder who they got left though. I'm about to go see. I know they got somebody left. Oh, they got Kawhi Leonard. Oh, but it's gonna be fucked up if you join the Lakers. Alright, that's gonna be fucked up right there. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. Hold up. Alright. I'm about to go see who they got left.
It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. And off we go from Denver. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Brings up second play at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. All day, every day.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Watch the run, watch the run. Soft, baby, that's baby soft.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tanyan complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
Tighten up. Pull together.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to...
Touchdown, Packers! Alan Lazard, 33 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Mason Crosby for the extra point.
They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it. Because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Faking the give to Lindsay, here's Locke. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Well, certainly not.